it is a bad idea just to go in and plead guilty. And I have had people come to me that are charged with DWI in Houston or in other places in Texas, and they will say, they'll feel very guilty, and they will say, I just want to go in and plead guilty and get this over with, move on with my life. And I tell them, I try to caution them, and I will explain the consequences of that. And I will tell them stories about other clients I've had who have had similar or much worse cases than them, who we've been able to actually make their case go away. So I just advise clients, don't automatically assume you have to plead guilty. There are so many intricacies involved in a DWI. Just because it looks bad doesn't mean that they can prove you're guilty. A first offense DWI in Houston, Texas is a Class B misdemeanor. And the range of punishment is up to 6 months in jail or a $2,000 fine. If you get a second offense, it's a Class A misdemeanor, and the stakes are higher. In Houston, Texas, for a second offense DWI, you're looking at up to a year in jail and a $4,000 fine. So the problem is, let's say you get 2 convictions and then you have a third arrest. Well, that becomes a felony. And then you're fighting to keep yourself out of prison. As a DWI defense attorney in Houston, Texas, I'm always wanting to fight a DWI. A lot of times people think they're going to be going to jail for a while. And I try to calm them right away and say, look, this is your first offense, you're not going to jail. And some people already know that. Other people, you just see this weight completely lifted off their shoulders. And it's such a sigh of relief. In Houston, there are lots of officers out there on the streets looking for people who are potentially driving drunk. And it just happens to people, and it's not the end of the world.